Hello, welcome to Chrysalis Invictus, your daily oracle reading for Thursday. Today we are working with the Mystic Sisters Oracle deck, and we as always have 3 piles to choose from. So making your selection from the timestamps below, and we'll get started. Pile number 1, you have the Dragon Goddess. It might be nice for you to blare some music today to let off some steam, however you do that. I see that there are things coming in for you that are sort of on the horizon that are unfinished. Like there's still some things that you don't know. There's still some like admin that needs to come in or some kind of official offer. And there's a pressure buildup that's been happening. Yeah, and it's sort of like, what I'm hearing is it's coming up to a climax, but it's not quite there yet. So you're in need of ways to blow off steam. So maybe it's blasting some music in your car and singing along, whatever it is for you. That's just the one thing that seems to be coming in really strongly. So I feel like for someone out there, that is exactly what you do. Let's take a look at the book to see any additional messages. So Dragon Goddess, keywords are prosperity, acclaim, and fortune. The mythic dragon is a symbol. Sorry about the traffic noise. The mythic dragon is a symbol of good fortune throughout many cultures. Your generosity and efforts have not gone unnoticed by the universe. And the Dragon Goddess is here to offer you a streak of luck. Although many rewards come to us through our hard work, sometimes wonderful things come to you out of the blue for no apparent reason at all. A period of abundance, success, and prosperity is upon you. Act boldly, have courage to try something you have never dared to try before. You will notice your vitality and level of joy increasing. Be open to receiving gifts as much as you are thrilled to give. Meditate on your lucky star above and keep it in mind as you move about your day. Well, there you go. So maybe some of you, this is your luck and prosperity. This is going to start today, but I really feel like this is sort of the preamble to this energy today. Like your day is right before things are about to get real and interesting. So what additional guidance can we get? Like, let's do language of the flowers. Language of flowers, Sherilyn Darcy, this little deck. So I hope this finds you well, this reading. If you've been watching these regularly, give me a shout out and a hi in the comments below. You have red rose, courage, be brave, be strong, believe. I think believe is really highlighted here. Believe that things are coming in. You know, this to me feels like something that you've been working on for quite some time, or something that you've, like, is a long time coming. Even if it's not something that you've been necessarily consciously working on, it's been a long time coming. You need a lucky break. You know, you've been through a lot. And then sunflower, assertiveness, rise up and stand stronger and true. Wow, so there's a big energy here, especially solar plexus, sacral, and root energy to focus on here. So creating feelings of stability, courage, confidence, really, really coming into that feeling of stability and recognizing that it's there. So with this pressure buildup, it is perhaps not as chaotic as it once was because you have this sort of root. And maybe if it is as chaotic, finding ways to tap into your root, tap into your stability, to trust yourself, and to trust that this good fortune is coming. It is coming for you, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for joining. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I am taking, I had kind of a personal tragedy, so I'm taking a week off, but you can find my information in the description box below. I'm still running a class on Friday. If you're not watching this when I've released it, then disregard all of that information. Okay. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You have Gypsy Queen. Something is banging at the door. I'm getting that something is banging at the door. And this is something that feels deeply connected to both your ancestry, your history, and your heart. So this could be like a calling or something that I'm getting that there's just some sort of connection to a grandparent's and you through whatever this is. This could be finding an old picture that just tells you something about yourself, a piece that has been missing. So if you are seeking something, seek it in your ancestry, seek it in your genealogy, seek it in your family history. This could also apply to a health condition that you have going on. Maybe if you're not quite sure what to go, to specifically ask for help for with a doctor, maybe look at conditions in your family. There could be something there. Don't be afraid to cry today. And some of what you're crying may not be yours. It could be ancestral. But it's almost like through these, there's new insights. There's like prophecy coming through or visions or something that is really going to inform you, coming from this connection to, I don't know, for someone it is definitely a grandparent. Let's take a look at the book and see if there are any additional messages for you. So Gypsy Queen, the keywords are karma and self-assessment. The Gypsy Queen is a disciplined, persistent, and focused goddess. The dragons behind our queen symbolize good fortune. In her hands she holds a crystal ball for scrying, a form of divination to gain mystical insight into her own subconscious mind. She is adept in this art, and she knows herself well and has a deep insight into her own motivations. She understands her own personal strengths, and she is aware of her character defects that are in need of improvement. She now has a clear course of action to take to improve her karmic path. Drawing this card calls upon you to practice focused and honest self-assessment of your intentions and actions. Okay, so there's a level of self-assessment, but I do feel like it's a self in relation to your lineage in some way for some of you. I like this. I really like this for you. It feels releasing in some way. Cathartic, perhaps. Stop. Slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. There's something about spinning here. So this could be slow down your thoughts, actually. Like you're spinning your tires, you're thinking too much, and it's about like slowing down, being quiet, connecting with this this rootedness and connecting with your heart, getting out of your head. And Azalea, finding that balance, temperance, find balance and be centered. Yeah, this is really about slowing down the mind and coming into that space of receptivity for, whatever it is that's supposed to come in. It's something that you have to sit on in order for it to come to you. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I am taking the week off. So if you're watching this when I've released it, I will be available next week for readings. I had I had a personal tragedy, so I need to take that time for healing and for myself, but I will be back. I'm also still offering a yoga class on Friday, so you can find that on my website. Everything is linked down below. So thank you for joining, and take care. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see what you have. You have the magical key. I'm hearing blessed dreams. A time of peace is coming in for you, and you're really going to feel this peaceful energy today. You're going to feel perhaps in an area of your life that has been kind of tenuous, that's been quite stressful, and something that's fairly long-lived, an ongoing personal trial is what I'm hearing. So there's this like calm and this peace that's coming into the heart space from the shadows. And I think probably it comes in as a piece of information, something that it comes in as information, an answer you weren't even seeking. So a question you didn't even know you were asking. It seems like there's going to be an answer today. I love this energy for you. It feels really, really beautiful. It feels very soft and comforting. And it feels like that's something that you really need right now. Okay, and so from the book, it says, the keywords are hope, faith, and gifts. Lost and alone in a deep, dark forest, a poor, bedraggled girl cowers in a state of hopeless despair. The dove above her holds a key in its beak, which symbolizes peace and hope. Drawing this card indicates that it is now extraordinarily important to have faith in a benevolent universe. You've become susceptible to fear, depression, hopelessness, worry, and wild imaginings of the worst-case scenario. You may have found yourself in a difficult place, but the challenge now is to be optimistic and look up and be aware that help is nearby. Use your imagination for seeking the best-case scenario to achieve a resolution. Trust that you will again find peace. Yeah, and I don't think that peace is very far off. At least a piece of that peace is available to you today, which is really beautiful. Let's get some additional messages from the Language of Flowers Oracle. You have heart's ease. Oh, I feel that. Compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. And this is toward yourself, I feel. Whatever you've been going through, and I do feel like it's been quite heavy, this is just such a gentle, beautiful energy that you are allowing yourself to not only give to yourself, but to feel from others. So maybe if you sometimes block out that feeling of compassion from others, you are going to open yourself to receive that today for sure. I feel that, she's holding her heart because she feels, not because she's trying to protect it, but because she feels so much. And we have Stephanatus, and it says cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. So if there is something that you need help with today, if there is something that, even if you just need someone to sit with you in silence, don't be afraid to ask for that. Don't be afraid to be intimate and to be vulnerable. Today is an excellent day to soften and to experience softness. All right. So that's what I have for you. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, I am taking the week off, but I will be available next week for those readings. I have classes available, and all of that will be in the description box below. Again, starting on Friday and moving into the next week. So that's what I have for you. Thank you and take care.